Hey, what's up? It's MC Scanless Bone with another YouTube story. So this story is about the time when my grandpa was alive back in 2003, 2004. I believe he died in 2005. So I had came from school one day, right? And my grandpa called me. He was like, "Hey, ven pa acá." I'm like, come over here. So I went towards him. I walked up to him. He was like, your parents aren't at home. They told me to take care of you for the meantime while they come back. So I was like, okay. So I was in elementary. So I sit there in the garage with him, and he's just sitting there in a chair, and he's just looking at the streets, at the cars pass by, and everything. And and we're there, right? And he starts clowning and everything with me. He starts telling me jokes and everything, and like roasting me at the same time. So yeah, and one time I told him because I had came from school and I was really hungry, so I told him, "Well, tengo hambre." Telling him I'm hungry. He's like, and he says he looks at me, right. He's like, "Ah, sí." And he's like, "Pues levanta las patas y lambe." And I'm like, ah. So I'm like, so about he takes like 5 minutes, and I'm like, "Bueno, no vas a dejar comida." And I'm like, "Espérate, yo sé cuándo. Te estoy calando. Estoy esperando cuando te pegue el hambre bien fuerte." So 10 minutes pass. My parents still ain't come. 15 minutes pass. About 20 minutes. Like, oh, okay. Ahora sí, deme jarrate algo de comer. And I was starving, man. And he, he gave me food at the right time. So he was like, "Ten." Like, tenías chingos de hambre, ¿verdad, cabrón? I'm like, yeah. He's like, que dije que te estaba calando. I was testing you to see how far you can go without eating. I'm like, okay, but here. So he gave me like about two sandwiches, ham sandwiches with cheese, and some chips. And I'm eating out there, and I remember one thing he would always tell me, what one thing, and and he would always tell me this: "I better not find out that you're gay." I'm like, "No, Grandpa, I'm not." And he's like, "You better not, because I'm gonna chop your dick off." So I'm like, okay. And like, no me quiero dar cuenta que andas de joto. He told me, right? So I'm like, okay. And like, "I better not find out that you're gay." I'm like, okay. But those were the memories of my grandpa. And another memory is when he had a lawnmower tractor that he would drive. Damn, as soon as he turned that tractor on, I'd ran my ass home. Don't even think about it. As soon as I seen him come outside, I was just looking at the tractor, looking at him, looking at the tractor and looking at him. I'm like, Grandpa's finna get on that tractor and scare me again. So yeah, most of the time I lived in fear when I was with him, because I would always imagine him turning on the tractor and everything. So yeah, until the day that he died from suffocate cancer, esophagus cancer, I think. And I don't know, but I remember I saw him at the funeral, and it tore me apart because that was the second person that I had seen died in my life. That's a second person I had seen in an open casket that's been dead. First it was my mom, and then it was my grandpa, and then it was my aunt Andrea. So it kind of hurts me to know that when one of your family members is gone, they're gone for good. They ain't coming back. The only thing that's left behind is memories. So, you know, it tears me apart. I wish I could have spent more time with grandpa than And he would give me advice, but since I was so little, I can't remember the advice he would give me. But I do remember one time he told me, enséñate a trabajar como tu papá. He told me, learn how to work like your dad, which is his son, which is my dad. So that's the only thing he told me. And he told me to behave. So, Grandpa, if you're up in heaven and you're looking at this video, I'm very sorry that I have failed you as a grandson. And I promise you that I'm going to try to change as much as I can, not only for you, but for my aunt Andrea and for my mother. I know it's very difficult at the moment because you're not here with us right now. But Grandpa, do know that I love you because you were my grandpa. You're a funny man, you're a hardworking man. I wish that you know that. All right. Right, everybody, it's time to wrap it up. And it's MC Scandalous Bone with another YouTube video. And if you like my channel, hit the like. If you want to subscribe to it. I got more videos coming up. God bless.